Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save tonight. We are in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and we are recording Major League Wrestling. We are in the CKND Studios, and our venue has already been selected. So let's go ahead and check our backstage incidents here. Oh, Tommy, what did you do? Oh, he did some impressions. He's all right. The rest is protege work. And we are wrapped up with those. Let's see who's absent. Imagine that. Mr. Saito is out. I'm so shocked. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at our card, everybody, and see what we got cooking for tonight. All right, we're going to see Reggie Bennett in action tonight. We're going to see Dukes and Jammer in tag team action. DJ Peterson is on the card. Manny Fernandez, Ron Simmons, and Bobby Duncum. Also, Scott Hall will be wrestling in the semi-main. And in our main event, Ray Stevens and Baron von Rochki are going to face the Midnight Express in a tag team bout. Now, our tapings for next week, we're going to see White Panther Jr. in action. The Nasty Boys, Tony Anthony, Wahoo McDaniel, Greg Gagne will defend the World Television title. Of course, we had Mr. Saito booked to wrestle, but he's not here. We're going to have the Fabulous Ones in action. And in our main event, we're going to see Tom Zenk face Larry Zbyszko. So let's go ahead and replace Mr. Saito tonight. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace Mr. Saito with Doug Summers. There we go. That one's all set. So, with that said, and the change is made, let's get to booking. All right, Sabrina and Bennett. Getting it started here. One, of course, is going to be a 3-minute bout. There's Sabrina. And there is Reggie Bennett. Reggie Bennett, of course, is getting the win here. She's a bad woman. All right, Fuller and Villo are going to face Dukes and Jammer. All right. Another 3-minute bout here. Sam Villo. Or Villo, however it's pronounced. And what's Fuller's first name? Tom Fuller, there we go. They are, of course, facing Dukes and Jammer. And we're going to give Derek Dukes the win here for his team. Next. John Rizzo is going to face DJ Peterson. And I would like to say thank you to our viewer and listener, Jen, who recommended doing these TV matches like this. It's really made a difference, and I appreciate the input, and it's really helped her. So thanks, Jen. All right, DJ Peterson with the win. And for those of you that may be new to our channel, and there's quite a few of you, these, I should say, Major League Wrestling is broadcast throughout Canada. So this is actually a national show throughout Canada. If you go back and check our archives, you can see what we did to go ahead and set it up. But it's broadcast across Canada, and very similar to what the AWA actually did back in the mid to late 80s. More like mid 80s, yeah. All right, Moore versus Fernandez is booked. Fernandez, of course, is going over. Scotty Williams is going up against Ron Simmons here. And this has been successful for us doing this show. It's really worked out. So there's Scotty Williams. There is Ron Simmons, who has fit in perfectly with us here in the AWA. I am concerned, as I say just about every show, about what's coming our way here in May. We have the potential to lose a lot of hands here. So it's nice to know we have people like Ron Simmons still booked up for a while. There's Nick Bockwinkel. We're going to base him on entertainment, and he, of course, is in his feud with Bobby Duncum. So we're going to mention Bobby Duncum. Duncum's off screen, and of course, Larry Nelson is going to be doing the interviewing here. And he's on screen, but of course he doesn't get rated on anything. So Dale Williams is going to face Bobby Duncum in a squash here. I figured that Nick Bockwinkel gives a better promo than Bobby Duncum, so why not have it done that way? All right, Bobby Duncum. Big Bobby Duncum gets the win there. And boy, he was a great pickup for us. Here we go. Scott Hall going to cut us a promo next. There is Scott Hall. There's Larry Nelson. Somewhere here. There he is. And got to double check. That's right, Hall's in a feud with Dick Slater. And there is Dick Slater. Dick Slater, of course, not rated. That one's all set. Next, we have Medina versus Hall. Jose Medina has been with us a while, and he has not won a single match, and he's not going to. There is Jose Medina. There is Scott Hall. Hall with the win. He'll use that big bulldog. Remember, he's not using the Crucifix Powerbomb yet at this point. And the Midnight Express are going to cut a promo here with Paulie Dangerously. And if you remember, we made the change in our product. So we are able to take some more chances here because 90% of the rating is going to be on the top promo. So it's good for us. And they, of course, are going to be interviewed by Larry Nelson. And they're going to be trash talking Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. Michaels and Jannetty are off screen. Everybody else is not rated, but Paulie Dangerously is. So this one is booked. And now we have our main event. Stevens and Von Rochki versus the Midnight Express. And we had a really good thing going with Blackwell and Von Rochki. Now that Blackwell is out, it's a lot more difficult now with the Baron. So we'll find somebody to be a good permanent partner for him. Right now he's just kind of bouncing around. All right, here's the Midnight Express. Now, normally I would have this go as like a disqualification, but Midnight Express has got to continue to be built up here. They got to continue to win to look like they are more capable of taking the title from the Rockers. So this one is booked. Yes, we can make the main event 3 more minutes. We will. And we're ready to rock here. So let's see how we do. All right, there we go. We got some red text to doom. Only a 16 for the opener. Whoa, look at that one. A 15 for the second match. Oh, man. Well, this is what you get. You know, we're trying to get everybody exposure in Canada here. All right, Peterson does okay here and gets a 56 over John Rizzo. Manny Fernandez scores a 58 over Billy Moore. I'll take it. Ron Simmons gets us a 60 over Scotty Williams. And yeah, well executed squash. Terrific. There we go. Nick Bockwinkel only gets a 78 on his promo. He's over in Winnipeg. What are we doing here? Ah, TEW. There we go. Duncum gets a win over Dale Williams. Dale Williams making his debut here. Fair enough. Scott Hall only gets a 78 in his promo. This isn't looking good, folks. Unless this main event gets over huge. Hall uses that Bulldog. Look at that. Hall had an 85 on his own. Very nice. Ah. Midnight Rockers give a crap, or I'm sorry, Midnight Express gives a crap promo here. Not good. Main event gets an 80, though. The main event may have saved the day here. Because the promos certainly didn't. Usual takeaways. Nothing too crazy. Let's see what happens here. Yep, we lost popularity in one region of Canada. What are you going to do? The TEW screw job. All right, let me change this over before I book the wrong card. Because I will. All right, Jason Walker is going to face White Panther Jr. White Panther Jr. is making a name for himself here, everybody. Sorry, I just think it's the greatest name ever. The Mask. We could do better, but I just think it's awesome. All right, that one is booked out. Next, we got our tag match. It's going to be Ricci and Stone versus the Nasties. Boy, I feel bad for Ricci and Stone. Because the Nasty Boys were brutal with enhancements. Some years ago, I was listening to Brian Knobs talk on Sean Mooney's podcast. That was a good podcast. I was sad to see that it went off. I thought it was terrific. Anyway, he was on there talking about when they got their start and they were started out in the AWA, and one of their jobs was they drove the ring truck, and they got lost one time and missed the show. So the AWA ended up, it was a spot show. The AWA ended up having to have the spot show on the floor of this high school gym because the Nasty Boys missed the event. And then the worst part about it was, this is 89, 90, that time period, and AWA's in trouble. So they can't afford to lose anybody. So the Nasty Boys did not get fired over it. But apparently, Vern Gagne was not happy in the least. Imagine that, huh? No, the ring never shows up. All right, W.T. Jones here versus Wahoo McDaniel. Wahoo gets the win. Now, you've heard of the ones where the truck's broken down and the ring never made it to the show. But in this case, they just couldn't find the arena. All right, Powers, or School. Powers is facing Gagne here for the World Television title. People can say what they want about Greg Gagne, but he's done pretty well for us as our World Television Champion. And I'm glad that we didn't call it the International Television title. Thought that was a stupid name. I'm glad that we stuck with our guns and called it the World Television title. Greg Gagne with the win here. And Curt Hennig's going to give us a promo now. And we'll see how bad it goes over in Canada. Or if they actually, if TEW actually works with us here. We'll see. After screwing us. Entertainment. Of course, he's talking to Larry Nelson. And of course, he's trash talking Sergeant Slaughter. Slaughter, of course, is off screen. And that one's booked and ready. Next, we have Lee Peak against Doug Summers. And we're going to have to make a decision soon on Mr. Saito. And I know I've been saying this for a while, but I think we're going to have to let him go. He's just not around anymore when we need him. Every time I have him booked to do something, he's not around. And I feel bad about losing him because he's a really good hand and he's been with the AWA forever. But I'm at the point where I don't think we have much of a choice. All right, Doug Summers has this one well in hand. He'll probably use that figure 4. Next, we got the Fabs giving us a promo. This one, of course, could go either way. So there is Stan Lane. There is Steve Kern. They're talking with Larry Nelson. They're talking about those dastardly Russians. I feel bad for all you kids that are only like your mid-20s now or early 30s, that you didn't get to experience the raw heat that these people got in arenas that were doing the Russian gimmicks. Like, very few of them were actually Eastern European or Russian. It was mostly like hillbillies from Memphis and stuff like that. But, man, did it get bad. Ooh, the Iron Sheik. I remember being a kid, that guy pissed me off so bad. Oh, I hated his guts. All right, Rex King and David Koorjian are going to face the Fabs here. And I know I've said it before, and I'll continue to say it. The Fabs were another excellent pickup for us. There's Koorjian. There is Rex King. Here's the Fabs. It's another card that could go either way, everybody. Steve Kern's going to get the win here on TV. And we got our final promo here. And that is being done by Larry Zbyszko. And I'm sure they're going to screw us on the Larry Zbyszko promo too. Not to be negative. All right, Larry Zbyszko is talking to Larry Nelson. Larry Zbyszko, of course, is talking about Jerry Lawler. There we go. That one's booked out, ready to rock. And our big main event here is Tom Zenk and Larry Zbyszko. This one can go 17, I think. Tom Zenk was over in Canada. I don't know if that's reflected in the game here, but he was. I don't know if he was originally from Canada or what the deal was, but Zenk was over in Canada. All right, Larry Zbyszko is getting the win here because he needs it. And it is going to be done by cheating. And hopefully this doesn't cause Tom Zenk to flake out. All right, we can go 2 more minutes. We'll give these two, we'll give these two 2 more minutes. All right, we're ready to rock here. Let's see what we can do. White Panther Jr. with that big win. And of course, he gets a 16 for his efforts. All right, Nasty Boys are over in Canada, though. Look at that one, 51 over Ricci and Stone. Very nice score. Tony Anthony's doing his best. Scores a 49 here. He's new to Canada. He probably never even worked in Canada yet. He may have during his time with Pacific Northwest. Wahoo gets the win over W.T. Jones with that tomahawk chop. And W.T. Jones is probably a sore man. Greg Gagne once again defends the world television title. 36 defenses. Terrific. And Greg over there got an 81. Or Greggy, whichever one you want to say. There we go. Now we're back in business. Now we're talking. Yeah, like I said before, could you imagine Vern? Greggy! Call him Greg. Greggy! I doubt he did it, but if he did, it would have been funny. All right. Good. Got a big score there for a promo. And Doug Summers gets the win here with the figure four, just like I predicted. Lee Peak making his debut for us, formerly a Jim Crockett Promotions enhancement guy. All right, hey, not bad. The Fabs here in Canada get a 73 for their promo, talking about the Russians. Very nice. Fabs get a 60 overall. The Fabs are over in Canada. Terrific. Whoa! Look at that one. Larry Zbyszko with a 96 promo. Top notch. All right. 86 for that main event. We are doing well here, everybody. We're going to get improvements across the board. And we do. All 7 regions. Very nice. We're going to finish up here. And that's going to take us back to spot shows for tomorrow. It's going to be spot show number 36. We're going to be running it in Omaha, Nebraska at a high school, Central High School to be exact. And then, of course, we will roll into Omaha for the tour when it kicks back off. So let's take a look here and see what's going on. Vivian Vachon's contract is ending. Let's try to get Vivian here for another year. She's done well for us. Exclusive written. Give her 1 year, $11,000 a month. She's not getting $11,000 a month. She thinks she is, but she's not. All right, we made that one open to her. Let's see the rest of our contracts and who's coming up here next. It's almost all of our enhancements there with the ongoing. We have a lot of enhancement talents. All right, Nelson Royal, we've decided we're going to let him go. So Kurt Hennig is up in 20. We should be able to try to re-sign Kurt Hennig here. Kurt Hennig, Slater, and Slaughter. We should be able to negotiate. And Hall. We are in the final month of the deal. Oh, apparently that's May, maybe? Whatever. I don't know. All right, that's going to do it for us here, folks, for this one. If you would like to advertise on this channel, all you got to do is reach out. You can go to braddrake.net and drop me a line, or you can go ahead and give us a call at 815-290-9087. That number, again, you can call or text is 815-290-9087. We have a niche market here. I think if you're selling anything 80s wrestling related, I think you can do really well with our audience here. We are getting 3,500 hits per day. So this is a good opportunity for you. I can work with you and make this totally affordable. We can set you up with a 30-show ad, a 15-show ad. It's up to you what you want to do. Give me a call, drop me an email. Let's work together. Let's get something right for your company. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share this video with your friends. Go to facebook.com/groups/1987supermod and join us in conversation about everything regarding the 1987 Supermod. If you would like version 8 of the Supermod, go to braddrake.net, drop me a line. I will send you over a link to the database and the picture pack, but I do ask that you go to braddrake.net/supermod and make a donation. All donations go to the Cauliflower Alley Club. Last but not least, I have a book that is out on Amazon. It's called Bob, Afghanistan, and Me. Pick yourself up a copy today, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.